Reviewing every 2 weeks where you are standing, it tells you exactly what is your attitude again towards those kind of situation. What I'm going to actually suggest is to review the plan. If you see that something is not working because you're tired, because you're lazy, because you don't want to do, don't put again on the habits, because you know that you're not going to do that. Hi everyone and welcome back to Live for Wonders. Topic of today is habits. I know that we already spoke about them in other videos, but I would love to make a little upgrade of how actually interact with the habits that you establish in your life, but also how to manage them and to change them when you need. So welcome back again, and let's start with the video. Now, habits, for those that are not familiar with, but I really strongly believe that everyone heard about them because now it's very popular talking about habits and things that make you happy and blah blah blah, or yada yada. I think that it's necessary to actually go a little bit deeper and see why habits works and how actually to move around them. Because the impression that you can have from reading books or having suggestions from other people is just that, you just need to decide something to do and that's it. Automatically your life will change, and it's not absolutely true. Habits helps you a lot in organizing your time in the best way, with the best potentiality that you can have, but at the same time you need to be careful because habits usually are established, but they can be moved and sometimes they can mutate in something else. Now, what I used to do is just to make a couple of steps during the month to see where I'm standing, what I'm doing, and if I'm doing well. The first thing that I suggest you, and it's always valid, is every single month, let's say twice per week, just to be honest and fair with the thing that I'm going to say, it's better for you to double check and review what you did in the last 2 weeks. For instance, in the last few months, I had a schedule that was always a roller coaster. Literally, I didn't manage my time in a very good way. And this is my fault, okay? And I don't want to feel guilty, because habits supposed to help you, not to make you guilty if you don't do something right. But this is something that you need to understand, because habits is the way that you plan your day to obtain more, to have more time for yourself, to do more things. But it doesn't need to be stressful and doesn't need to be actually packed, because a lot of people has a very busy agenda, and I'm not one of them actually. Or better, I am busy, but I try to cut for myself some moments during the day. And so reviewing every 2 weeks where you are standing, it tells you exactly what is your attitude again towards those kind of situation. What I'm going to actually suggest is to review the plan. If you see that something is not working because you're tired, because you're lazy, because you don't want to do, don't put again on the habits, because you know that you're not going to do that, right? Or better, not going to do that in that spot, because it's something that you want to do. Let's say you want to go to the gym, right? Once per week, or maybe twice better, but you never find the time, or you're feeling lazy, then probably the slot that you gave to the gym is wrong. You need to move somewhere else. You need to actually move maybe early in the morning instead of the evening, because in the evening you feel much more stressed. In the morning, maybe, yes, you will have to probably wake up earlier, but will give you the strength to actually have all the capacity, all the time to rest in the evening, to read or doing something else. So it's really important that you move those little schedule to make sure that you will do those, right? And if it doesn't work again, it's probably because something is wrong on your schedule, okay? Try maybe to do, I don't know, less time in the gym, or at least once per week, and see how it works. Same thing is looking if your schedule with the habits is stressing you. If you feel packed, tired at the end of the day, it means that you did too much, okay? Now, a lot of people that has family can tell me, oh, but you know, when you got children, it's really difficult to manage your time. And this is true, but at the same time, you have some gaps during the day, and maybe you can use for one task more time instead of doing everything in one day. If you know that maybe your children are coming back half an hour after your job, try to do in that half an hour something that can fit properly, and leave the rest maybe for the weekend, or in a moment where you can actually leave the children somewhere else with the grandma, the grandpa, or your husband or your wife. So you can actually rebalance a little bit the situation. And for instance, sometimes can happen that you maybe have the schedule before and after work, but keep in mind that we are kind of machine, biological machine, so we need time to rest. We need time to actually settle down and just drink something and be in peace, just staying, you know, tranquil and absolutely chill, because that is really important too. If you want to read, for instance, read in a moment where no one distracts you, when you know that that spot won't be intact, won't be actually occupied for someone else, or maybe plan. Even that, plan the moment that you maybe can be interrupted because maybe the children need something, or because you are caring for someone and they need to go out. So plan that as well, okay? Of course, in a general hypothesis, I can tell you plan 1 hour just after work if something needs to be done, because you're shopping, because something else. But still, you need, when you review after 2 weeks your schedule, you need to see if you've been stressed and why you've been stressed, and where you can actually optimize your time. And another thing that I always suggest to people, because it seems like, especially in this country, but I've seen even in America is quite used, to pack your time even in the weekend. During the weekend, you're always being packed of things to do, with the friends, with the gym, with the going out, blah, blah, blah. There are some things that are essential. There are some things that are nice to do, but be careful, because if you don't cut a little bit of your time to relax at home doing nothing, you will be stressed just because you didn't give yourself time to just relax, okay? Even sleeping, there are people like me that can sleep for ages, and there are people that don't want to sleep more than 6-7 hours, but you need to give your body the rest that needs. Otherwise, you end up with burnout, you end up with stress, and you end up to be a person that you are not, okay? And another problem with the habits that you can actually have, and this is actually reflects me as well, is maybe you are not constant. So it means that you sometimes move one habit from a day to another. That is dangerous to do, because unless there is a reason why, let's say that you got shifts at work that change constantly every week, and in that case I understand why you need to move your habits, but it's always best having, like, you know that you got 3 days that you're not going to work, or 2 days. You can actually manage those 2 days in a different way during the week, right? Moving them maybe, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, Saturday, I don't know, can happen everything. But when you plan things to do on your spare time or in your day off, try to be always standard, like at 6 you do that, at 7 you do that, at 8 you will do that. And even if it changes during the week, the day, but the day that you're going to do those things need to be with the same timetable. it helps you mentally to know your schedule. It doesn't stress you out, because it can be stressful having different timetables, always checking on your calendar, always going there to see what's next because you don't remember. It can be stressful, so better that you take actually a kind of a routine, even on your day off, and be mindful to actually give yourself the right time, even between the tasks. Because if you go for example to the gym for an hour, you can't pretend to be from 6 to 7 in the gym and then at 7 at home. You need half an hour to commute, right? So you need to keep in consideration that part as well. Otherwise you will be always in late, stressing yourself and saying, oh my god, I need to do this, but I don't have time. No, you need to understand that doing different activities takes different time between one to the other. And also you need to be always, again, the same spot during that day, because the more you are familiar with that spot, the less will be difficult for you to keep going with the habits, and the less will be stressful, because it will be part of your routine. You won't even notice at a certain point that you're doing that. So this is it for today. I thank you very much for your attention. I really hope that you enjoyed my video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe down here or here, I never remember, sorry. Press the subscribe button, the like button if you like this video, and the bell. Also, I don't know, here or there, sometimes happens that appears a banner with a playlist. There you will find more videos related to this particular topics. So I invite you to have a look there. If you want, there is the comment section down below where you can leave a question, or you can actually add something to the conversation, and I beg you to use that, because no one uses, and it's a shame, because I don't want to do monologue here. I would love to have the chance to communicate with you like in a community, like, you know, we are on YouTube, so it's a community. Why not using the comment section? And last, if you like these videos, please don't forget to share them all over all the places, social media, wherever you want. So I thank you very much for your attention. Don't forget to live for wonders, and I'll see you next time with a new video and a new topic. Bye bye, and have a lovely life.